All right, everybody, we got another badass show coming at you here shortly. We are hanging out in the Hell and High Water Studios, drinking some good Spindle Tap beer. Just had some Frank's Pizza. Who's going to be on tonight?
Tonight we have the brotherly love of Forever Miles. We have brothers AJ and Andy Martinez.
All right, so we're going to listen to some Forever Miles. We're going to talk about it. And this is all brought to you by Adley Law Firm. So if you have anything you need assistance for, I think, what did you talk about earlier? You were walking and saw them.
Walking and I was lost, and they helped me find a witness.
And they helped you find a witness. So if you need any assistance, Adley Law Firm. But yeah, let's go and get started.
All right, let's do it.
This is Vinyl Voices Radio. ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm John Denman.
Jesse Sundancing.
All right, welcome to this week's episode of Vinyl Voices Radio here on ESPN. I'm John Denman. He is Jesse Sundancing. And we're hanging out tonight. We're going to have a really good show. It's going to be fun. Yep. We're going to listen to some music, listen to some songs. We're going to talk about them. And Jesse, I can tell you it's already going to start off well because I have two open beers in front of me somehow.
That's double-fisted.
Apparently.
I have joined you now.
Join in the fun.
I don't know
in the fun.
how many you'll have in front of you at the end of the show, but starting with two that's a good start.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about who's going to be on.
All right, tonight we have Forever Miles. So this is a veteran band. We have half the band here.
Half the band, yeah.
Yep. Siblings, AJ and Andy Martinez. We're going to hear their story through these songs tonight that we're going to play. You know, I always feel weird about like trying to describe what a band sounds like. I think it's better just to, let folks listen. But
yeah, because this one, like Forever Miles, was one where there's different aspects of the song that sounds completely different from the genre that you might say that you're in.
It's like a mashup.
It really is.
4 different songs together.
Yeah, and it bounces around. Other than like the drums are constantly just wailing.
Yeah,
there's just like extra drums and all.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for that because that's the first thing when I was listening to it. I'm like, man, those drums are.
I mean, there's like 1 or 2 songs that start off, and I'm like, is this hot for teacher? Because it's like, it's like.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
And yes, we are.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Oh, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but I think, even without going into like a description of what the band sounds like, we were talking a little bit earlier, and it's just high musicianship. Like all 4 of you are just like so skilled at what you do on your instruments. That, to me, that's like the thing that really leaps out about the band. So I guess just tell us a little bit about that, how kind of this thing Voltron together.
Me and Andy are brothers. We've always played music together from when we were kids, through our family. And I started this band when I was 16 with my father and our family friend. And it was something that we did in between other bands, going in and out for a long time. And in 2018, we decided to do it all the way, 100%. And it really came together with this lineup during COVID. We had just released an album, canceled all the tours, and we were in the middle of COVID, and we had a replacement bass player come in named Sergio. And I'm not going to say the bar, but this bar used to let us practice during COVID, and it was like speakeasy style. And we paid them $100 for us to practice all night. We had a couple friends over supporting that local bar, used to pay the bartender. And that's how we formed this version of this band. And that's when I think like Forever Miles started, was getting Sergio, and he was kind of saved the band. He saved the band in a lot of words, or very few words. And then his partner, Rochelle, joined the band, and we started writing music all through COVID. And then 2021, we decided to record them, and this is the product of it.
Yeah.
All of these songs that we poured a lot of energy and a lot of time into because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a true testament to everybody's musicianship on different genres and different bands we were in, and finally coming
Very
together.
different genres, all of us.
Yeah, and it kind of just made it easy when we got into a practice room, and it's kind of one of those things where it was an intention of just jamming, middle of COVID. Let's just see if we can put something together, and it kind of just made it so easy. And I think within the first couple months, we were already like, well, let's write this. Let's finish writing this EP that we just threw together, and then I don't know, that's just turned out. It just kind of blew up from there and got the ball running.
Yeah, well, the first song that we're gonna listen to, it definitely is one that throughout the whole song it changes a lot of times.
Yeah.
You know, but you just kind of follow through it, and you're like, all right, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, listen to that.
We
And
wrote
then
that in 30 minutes.
the guitars come in.
That was the first song we wrote.
That's the first song we wrote together. We wrote it in 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
Wow. Well, we should listen to it.
Well, let's listen to it, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So it's this one is Sundancing.
Sundays.
Yes.
You say you wanna leave with me, but the ugly part is here to stay. Who's trying to pull me and I seem crazy? You scream and say you want it your way, yeah. Spin my heart and dance it all away. Who's trying to feel love in a mouth this way, yeah. Oh, girl, stop your crying. Won't you dance with me? Oh, you're fighting. Say a little, stay with me, Don't you walk away with him, but the answers don't sit right with me. Who's crying to sit and stare and throw it away, yeah. Oh, girl, stop your crying. Won't you dance with me? Oh, you're fighting. Say a little, stay with me, stop your crying. Won't you dance with me? Oh, you're fighting. Say a little, stay with me,
Yeah.
That's a song.
I mean, that's how it takes you through places.
It's it was the first one where we kind of all just looked at each other and were like, holy shit, we just did that in 30 minutes. And then we just refined it. That's actually recorded at our buddy's house in Austin. The whole album is, apart for one song. We just recorded it in a living room. Yeah.
Wow. So the album is also Sundancing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So original. I'm just kidding.
But it just dropped.
Yeah, it dropped in August.
August.
Yeah.
By
August 19th.
by accident.
By accident.
Yeah, we didn't. We were just gonna do the single, and then we accidentally uploaded the entire EP. So
Hate it when that happens.
you're welcome. We're like, holy shit, is the whole album up there? I was like, well, I guess we can't do it now because everyone's listening to it. So
Yeah.
you don't want to lose your metrics. So I was like, you know what?
Let's
There's
roll with
bigger
it.
problems in the world, I guess.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah, we surprised y'all with the whole album.
Well, now we get to play more today, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, so that one, we always talk about like the horns coming in on it. Always badass.
Yeah, they're layered. Rochelle is an amazing, talented musician, and she was in the studio, and a lot of them were just single trumpet lines. And whatever she did on this recording just made it it's like almost like 20 Rochelles, it feels like. And she just has it. She's the only person to ever play my guitar solos back to me on trumpet. And we just match each other's like melodic energy. And it's awesome. She's a rock star.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's the true rock star. of the band.
I mean, it's pretty cool though when you find folks like that. You know, her and Sergio, because I mean, the two of you have been playing music.
Our lives.
Yeah, I mean, so you basically kind of know each other and can read each other that way. So to just happen upon people that also, you know, kind of vibe that way.
Yeah, it's really great because, you know, we've been playing so long that we kind of know how each other writes and we can work off of that. And to kind of open up our, you know, like our way of writing with them and being so close to them already kind of is like a breath of fresh air of like writing and keeping, not breaking apart from it, but adding it in and being more of a full sound instead of, you know, maybe the two ways that we
Different
were.
entities clashing together.
Yeah, instead of it clashing, it kind of makes it more full.
And it helps too. We're really good friends. So now we're best friends, and we have been best friends for a while now. So it's a lot easier to have like that human dynamic in front of like four people being in one room that all respect each other and love each other. So it's very easy. It's like we're having a conversation when we play our instruments.
Yeah.
It's very respectful. Everybody gets to try what they want to. No one's ever saying no. It's a very low percentage of the time someone's like, I don't think that needs to be right there, but everyone will take it in and be like, okay, well, let's try it out. Let's do everything. There's a lot of mutual respect in the band, and everybody knows kind of like how to deal with each other and musically, and it's a very healthy music experience.
Yeah, well, you have so many people, like, everybody's bringing something to the table in every song.
And they're the best of what they do. It's awesome.
I mean, you can really hear it in that song too, because you get to certain points where it's just like everybody's got that space to kind of do their thing, and you
To
can
breathe.
Yeah, and that's nice, especially when you have skilled musicians. You know, if you're a listener, you want to hear that. You
Yeah.
know, I want to hear, you know, this guitar go off for a minute. You know, or
Yeah, it's almost has like a poppy sound, but it's, you know, the single we picked, and has its intricate parts, but it also has the time to breathe, and that makes it more enjoyable, at least for us while we were writing it.
For that whole
Feels-
30 minutes, right?
Yeah, that whole 30 minutes.
I wrote a catchy ass melodic part in the
Y'all-
chorus, and I'm proud of myself.
that's like an episode of Friends. 30 minutes. That's a sitcom time.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
That's it.
Just plays over, looks at the crowd.
All right. Was that?
Left up for 2 minutes or so.
Oh. Talk more about the writing.
Yeah. I think kind of just talking about that space that you guys allow each other in the song,
I'm
kind of
having a
make.
problem with the dual beers now. I'm like, which one is fine? Which not?
That's why you
Sorry, I
have two
didn't mean to
hands.
interrupt you. Sorry. I was having a crisis right now. I was like, which beer is
Frank's
which?
pizza really is the best pizza, you know?
It's the best.
I need a lawyer for this.
All right, I don't know where I was going.
Which camera?
I think we're derailed now.
All right, maybe it's time to take a break then.
Does this have THC in it? I'm just kidding. Songwriting.
No, we'll talk more when we get back from the break. This is Vinyl Voices Radio. We'll be right back.
This is Vinyl Voices, brought to you by Adley Law Firm, Houston's personal injury attorneys for 30 years.